Hi, I'm Brian, and I'm coming to you from behind the chair. I've been a hairdresser for about 34 years, and it's been brought to my attention many times as silly things that men often do. And the interesting part is, me being a man, I get a chance to tell women some of the stuff we think is silly. Right about now, what I'm interested in is finding a way to make relationships last longer and be better, more rich, more fulfilling. So, I'm going to try to do what I can to enlighten some folks about different kinds of things. Now, for instance, we'll use a car for an example. It comes with a manual and it tells us exactly what it is it needs for it to run well. Change the oil every 3,000 miles, put premium gas in it only, and check the transmission fluid at least every other month. So, that's really what I wanted you to know about that car, right? So this car looks great. You drive it, you're proud of it, you keep it clean, you got it shining, you're changing that oil on time, you're putting the best gas in it, checking that transmission fluid. She's running like a top. Well, now about a year has gone by and you're starting to slack off. Might be that money's getting a little tight, I don't know, but you're putting mid-grade in there now and wow, it's 4,000 miles and you haven't changed the oil. Don't even remember last time you checked the transmission fluid. Things have got a little worse. I noticed you haven't been washing the car as much, and now you're using regular. That's not what that manual said. You're over 4,000, almost 5,000, you haven't changed the oil. And this is about the third time in a row. Now you need to make a quick trip because it's important for you to get where you got to go, and you get on the road and you start driving her along and she's going, and all of a sudden you want to pass this big truck and she hesitates. What the hell? What's wrong with this car? Start driving and it's just a little sluggish. Well, what's wrong with the car? You didn't follow the owner's manual. You haven't changed the oil. You started putting cheap gas in it. Don't know when the last time is you checked the transmission fluid. Now you remember it kind of buckled when you backed out of the driveway. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happens in your relationship. So you might want to be careful. Think about what I'm saying. Fellas, here's a different spin on it for you. Take a second. The woman cooks for you on a regular basis. The only thing she asks you to do for her is scrape the plate. Don't just put it in there any kind of way. Scrape the plate. So, week goes by and now you've done it again. You've left food in there and what's happening? Wow. She's not real happy about the fact that you didn't scrape the plate. She said, come on, baby, I asked you to scrape the plate for me. Didn't do it. Now, what's going to happen? Okay. 2 days later, you do it again. She flips out. You can't believe how crazy she's acting about the fact that you've left food on the plate. She asks you, what the hell's wrong with you? Why is it that you're doing this? I take the time to cook for you. All I'm asking you to do for me is clean the plate. You can't clean the plate for me? Now you tell all your boys, I don't know what's wrong with that heifer. She's flipping and acting like she's stupid. It's ridiculous. I can't believe she acted that crazy. No, I can't believe that you were so lazy that you couldn't scrape the plate. She's fixing the food for you. Rinse the plate off. Don't be lazy. And you wouldn't have to call her crazy. She told you what worked for her, and you decided to do something different. Well, I'm Brian from behind the chair, and I'm just saying, be considerate of each other. Pay attention to the owner's manual. You'll get a better ride and one that'll last a lifetime. Now, before I go, I want you to stop and think. Is there somebody you love somewhere and you haven't told them? Well, don't let the sun rise tomorrow and them not. Tomorrow's not promised. Maybe you should tell them today that you love them. That way you won't regret tomorrow for the rest of your life. This is Brian from behind the chair, and I'm just saying. Check you out. Bye-bye.